So good day, everyone. I am Philip Ando G. Darida from grade 11 section Aspiration. Today, I will be discussing fake news, its different types, and how it affects the way people understand information online. But first, for today's discussion, we'll first look at the objectives of the presentation. After that, I will discuss the different types of fake news, then explain disinformation, misinformation, and malinformation, together with examples and analyses for each one. The main objective of this presentation is to help everyone understand the different types of information disorder and how they spread. We also aim to analyze examples to identify whether information online is misleading, false, or harmful. Lastly, this discussion will help us become responsible and critical users of social media and online platforms. Now, there are three main types of fake news, which are disinformation, misinformation, and malinformation. Although they involve false or misleading information, they differ in intention and purpose. Some are spread intentionally to deceive people, while others are shared accidentally or used to harm others. Now, let's proceed to the first type of fake news, which is the disinformation. Disinformation refers to the false or misleading information that is intentionally spread to deceive and harm people. This type of fake news is commonly seen in politics, social media posts, and edited content online. Example would be is this one. A post that has gone viral about an emergency lockdown due to a new virus spreading throughout the Philippines, called the COVID-19 Sisada variant. There's a chance that you might actually believe it because you can see the official logo of the DOH. But in analyzing this example, we should ask the important questions such as who posted the information? Is there evidence supporting it, or is the source reliable and trustworthy? First, let's look at the person who publicized it. She is a part of a group name called Direct Job Hiring Las Piñas Parañaque Alabang 2026, and it's literally nothing connected to the post. And you can see some links there about more details in regards to the issue. However, when you click one of those links, it is actually a bait and will lead you to some online shops such as Shopee or Lazada. And also, if you go to the official website of the DOH, there's nothing about the emergency lockdown regarding this new virus. The DOH explained also that there was no needed for a lockdown and that the Philippines remains safe from the variant. They also verified that the Facebook post claiming that there would be an emergency lockdown in the Philippines because of the new virus were fake news. It was also posted by some Facebook pages such as Pinoy's Newswire, Mandasakit News Update, Balitang Sapat, Serbisyong Totoo, and Weather Patrol. And now let's proceed. It was also verified by the Verify Fact Check, an organization in the Philippines that the lockdown is found to be false information. Since not all sources can be trusted, you still need to verify and check many sources as you can. Now let's proceed to the next type on the next type of this and information disorder, which is the misinformation. Misinformation refers to the false or inaccurate information that is shared without the intention to harm. Examples include incorrect dates, wrong statistics, misleading captions, or mistranslated information shared online. An example would be is this one. The Philippines Shocking History used the photos to compare the leadership styles of a former President Benigno Simeon Aquino III and Rodrigo Duterte. Tuwid na daan was Aquino's slogan, which is the before image, while the Kamay the Bakal, which is the after image, referred to Duterte's strict leadership style. And if we do the reverse image of both the pictures, we'll find that the left picture or the before image was posted by a freelance photographer. Sydney Snock was actually during a Binondo outreach project. It became viral and helped people encourage the cleanup of the Pasig River. And for the right side, which is the after image, was posted by Binondo resident Stephen John Agbayani Pamurada, who posted the second photo during the last day of the cleanup operation. A reverse image search shows that the two photos were really taken in February 2018, not during the Aquino's administration as claimed by the Philippine Shocking History. This is why it is important to verify information from reliable sources before reposting or sharing it. And the last type of information disorder is the malinformation. Malinformation are true information. This is shared in a harmful or misleading way. The information itself may be real, but it is used to attack, embarrass, or damage someone's reputation. Examples include leaking private conversations, sharing personal photos without consent, or using true information out of context to harm others. And this type of information disorder is commonly common in celebrities or politicians. An example of this information disorder is this one. The post is saying that pati mga celebrities hook na hook para sa mas magaan na katawan. The image makes it appear that the celebrity Vice Ganda is promoting a slimming product. However, when we go to the official account of Vice Ganda TikTok, which is the original video where Vice Ganda was actually talking about the regarding Typhoon Karina and not endorsing any product. The image was manipulated by combining or editing clips to create a false advertisement, and the real video of Vice Ganda was used without proper context, which could harm the celebrity's reputation or mislead the topic. From this example, we can learn the importance of checking the source or videos and image before believing or sharing them online. To conclude, fake news comes in different forms, such as disinformation, misinformation, and malinformation. Each type affects how people understand information and can influence behaviors and opinion. As responsible digital citizens, we should always think critically, verify sources, and avoid spreading misleading or harmful information online. And that would be all for the different types of fake news or disinformation disorder. Bye.